Greetings from Morning Blessings to you in Toronto. So Morning Blessings is coming from Toronto, Canada, and greetings to the entire world today. So, how did you greet yourself this morning? I had a most fabulous greeting. I went and I said, hello, Tessa-Marie Shillingford. How are you doing on this fine, wonderful morning? You are a special person. And here we are at the Tessa-Marie Show, not in the evening, in the morning. It's the morning blessing time. So here we go. So how did you greet yourself this morning? My question is going to be your morning blessing. What are you sure about? What is the one thing you woke up this morning and you were sure about? What it is? What was it? Can you just think of it for the moment? Think when you woke up and you set your foot on the floor. What was the one thing you were sure about? What was that? What was that amazing thing that you know for sure? I am positive about that. What was it? My thing I am sure about this morning was, wow, another day to try to do better than yesterday. Yes, I can try again. I can put some energy into this day and I can make creative things happen. I can come out here and do the morning blessing and ask that question. I can come in there and I can really wake up and spend time in the morning enjoying the first breeze of the day. It's really nice this morning. It's a bit breezy and I realize, wow, another day to step into this and be sure that I am with you. So what were you sure about today? I was so happy and sure I was given this other day to make sure I can do something. Do something I didn't do yesterday. Do something I planned to do, I forgot to do. This is what the day is. And that's why I said to you, what are you sure about? What it is you're sure about? And what can you do about that thing you're so sure about? And are you going to take action on it? So you have a request in your head. You have a desire. And that desire is there, and you know for sure you need to accomplish that desire. So what action are you taking? Because you know for sure. So when we know for sure, we book the ticket to go on a vacation. When we know for sure, we do something to attract ourselves into it. We know for sure we're going to do this. So that thing you desire, that possession, that thought, that feeling you want to get into your life of joy and happiness in the moment, each moment of joy flowing through your happiness, commitment to self to do better than yesterday. What are you going to do about that thing you're so sure about? You are sure about one thing. So you're thinking of designing something, of preparing something, of working on something, or becoming something different in your life, doing something different. And you decided, I am going to take action. Why you think you'll decide that is because you're so sure you can accomplish it. You're so sure that you have permission from yourself to go after it. But then what happens when you say to your significant other, your charming, wonderful friends, all your supportive family and friends and neighbors and whoever, acquaintances far and wide, I am sure I was meant to be this. What happens when you say that to them? What happens? You say, you know what? I am sure I can do this. I am very sure I can go there and get this thing going. And all of a sudden, they send you made a statement about you're so sure you can accomplish this. You're so sure you can be this. You're so sure that you will attain this. You're so sure that your desires will be met. And that person looks at you and says to you, are you sure? What does that do to you? What does that do to that thing you woke up when you placed your feet on the floor this morning? You said, I am sure. I am sure I can do this. I am sure that the guidance I'm getting is to go for it. And then you tell somebody you trust, somebody you love, somebody you're friends with, somebody you care about, somebody you think that cares about you, and maybe they still do care about you. And they said to you, are you sure? what is your answer to that question? How are you going to answer that question? The question, when sent to you like this, has a lesson in it. So let's take the lesson first. I am telling my friend, I am sure I want to be a world-class motivator. I want to go around the world. I want to teach everybody. I want to help. I desire to help them. I desire to let everyone live a fulfilled life. I desire to do my morning blessings every day. I desire to do the 5 pillars of prosperity at night. And what do the person says to me? You're a tall order. Are you sure you have the vitality? Are you sure you have the energy? Are you sure? Are you sure? That is the question. They have a list of are you sure? You know where the lesson is? That the lesson in that is, the first lesson is, you know that they themselves are not sure about anything they're going to try to do. That's why they're asking you if you're sure. Because they have not got the confidence and they are not sure. So they're saying the same thing to you. So you must remember and consider where these type of statements are coming from. When you made a decision to do something, are you sure you want to do this? That person is telling you that they themselves are not sure about anything in their life. That's why they're asking you the question. They want you to feel like they do. So that is lesson number 1. Know that. That is important to take. Thank you for that, right? You got that lesson. It is important. They just gave you a lesson. So you can handle it another way, you know. You can say to them, well, what you're telling me, you are not sure either of what you're going to do. So you're telling me that I'm asking me if I'm sure. So remember, you could do that, but I advise you not to do that. Do not say, that is because you are not sure of what you're doing. That's why you're telling me I am not sure of what I'm planning to do, what I desire to do, what I know for sure I should do. Don't do that. That is wasting your energy. That is wasting the energy you need to make what you're so sure of become a reality in your life. The minute the person tells you, are you sure? I get that every day. Don't you think? Are you sure you don't? It's like they're in more pain for me than I can feel standing here for an hour and a half like yesterday for the Sunday self-care show. I don't feel pain, but they just by hearing their voice, and if I'm fortunate or if I am unfortunate enough to be in their presence, to see the frowns on their faces and the, are you? And I am more than sure. So remember, that person is telling you in an indirect way that they are not sure about anything they're doing, because that's why they're asking you if you are sure. I want to climb Mount Everest, you say, and the person says to you, are you sure? I want to go to the dentist. I want to get Botox. Are you sure? I want to buy 2 bottles of wine. Are you sure? No matter what you say, you're going to get an are you sure? And when you get the are you sure, remember, lesson number 1, they are not sure about actually putting the feet in front of one of the other and taking a step. That's how not sure they are. So they're sending that not sure energy to you. So this is how you have to realize this and not take them seriously at all. That lesson number 1. Lesson number 2. I've been preaching that for months and years. Do not tell them. You know already. You know they're going to take it away from you. They're going to take the joy of the surety of the purpose. They're going to take it away from you and prevent you from seeing it. They will cloud it. They will push it aside by telling you you're not sure, you are not, and you're tired. You should be retired. I don't know what I should do if I'm retired. I have 24 hours. I can only sleep in 8 of them. Then that leaves me with 16 hours. And people want me to stop. They want me to stop. And I'm thinking, but I don't want to stop. I am sure I don't want to stop. I am sure I want to take action every day to make sure what I desire become a reality. I am sure I want to take actions every day to remind you that they do that to me also. So you are just another victim they're looking for. That when you get it, I am sure I must come here to stimulate you, inspire you, enlighten you, educate you, encourage you, empower you, enhance you. I will always see a positive out of no matter what is happening. You always have to be sure there is going to be better. Even when you feel you're failing and you're crumbling, you say, no, I am sure I am meant to continue. Even when you get a flat tire in life, when something presses against your foot and you trip and you fall, trying to do better, you still have to say, well, at least I have gotten the fall over. If somebody said I was going to fall, well, the fall is behind me now, so it cannot be anything but success coming my way. And that is how you have to look at it. This is how you have to see it. When you make a statement to anybody, no matter who it is, mother, father, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, complete stranger, I don't care, and they say to you, are you sure? That is because they themselves are not sure about anything they think, desire to do. So that's why they're sending it to you, so that you can be like them. Remember that. You do not have to be like somebody else. When they say to you, are you sure? I want to be a great basketball player. Are you sure you want to do this, man? Your knees, and they start with this thing to you. No, that is because they themselves are not sure. They are not sure of anything they want to do in their life. So their first action is to make sure that you know that, and that is telling you, lesson number one. They are not sure. So they are pushing that on you, and it's up to you to realize that and go, oh my God, they are not sure about anything. And they are trying to make me feel like that. I am asking you not to get angry and tell them those words. Do not say, oh yeah, that is because you're not sure about anything. Do not do that. Just say, I am sure. I am going to continue. I know I might fall, but I am sure I can stand up again. And once that fall is behind me, once I have tripped and I have fall and I have failed and I am standing again, I know these things won't happen again. So I am sure I must continue. But that was lesson number one. The most important lesson is the stupidity of our own self. Our thoughtlessness, our unconscious moments that make us go back to the same person and tell them something else again. And that is where you need to know. When you know the person themselves do not have a shirt and they're telling you how to button your shirt, you have to say, hell no. I am not going to tell him or her my business anymore. I am not going to discuss it. How can I talk about a shirt when they don't have a shirt? Come on. We have to understand those things. They tell you you're not sure, they're taking your energy down. You go to them and you know you're going and they're going to take your energy down. Then you, in an unconscious moment or not thinking or not in the moment, say, you know what, I was thinking about that. And then you realize, oh my God, they're doing the same thing again. So stop and learn to talk to the person in the mirror. Learn to talk to pen with paper. That is where you will get the actions. Speaking out to people that are going to ask you if you're sure is not going to give you an answer. It's going to make you doubt you. It's going to make you doubt your ability to succeed. It's going to take away some of your persistence, especially if you ask them that. Make a statement about it when you're trying and you had a little pinch here, a little failure there. At that time, you're fragile. Your action, your desire is fragile. You're taking it to somebody that will crack it further, open it up, spill it. No, don't do that. Learn to take pen to paper. Write about how you're feeling. Write about your goals, dreams, and desires in there. Then when you need to open your mouth, stand up in front of the mirror and shout to that person in the mirror and say, listen, man, what are we going to do today? We have this desire. We are so sure it will work. What are we going to do about it today? Look at this person in the mirror. I dare you to do that. And look straight into your eye. You know it's very difficult to do. It's a very difficult thing for most human beings to do, is to look at their eye in the mirror. You know when we do it? When an eyelash has gone in there or something else has gone in there, then we go looking for it. No. Standing there and say, really? You are sure you're going to do this? I know we can. And talk with passion, a little bit of love and some compassion to yourself in the mirror. Yes, you can. You have the skill and you're sure you know how to do it. You have worked on it. You need to take action. And you ask that person in the mirror, what action should I take? And expect an answer because you're so sure. You ask that question to self. Do not ask that question to somebody outside of self. Fear is not being fearful, they might tell you that. But when you say, I am sure I should do this, my desire is to do this, are you sure? And then they'll give you all the are you sures they give me. I don't ask people, but they say, don't you think you should? Are you sure you should do this? Are you sure you should? And I'm thinking, did I call you? Did I dial your number? Did I ask for your opinion? No, but you still feel it was necessary to ask me if I'm sure. Yes, I am sure. I am so sure of what I'm going to do, I'm not going to share it with you. I will take that line that I heard a few months ago. Don't tell me, show me. I'm going to show you. I will not tell you I'm going to show you. You will just hear. The winds will bring the news to you. The ants will find you in your grave and tell you she succeeded, she tried. The old saying in Creole in Dominica is that the ants will bring you the news if you're dead. They'll come into your tomb and they'll tell you, you know, so-and-so did it, she succeeded, she got it, he did it, he succeeded. And that's the time they should know, when you have done it. So remember, if they cannot button their shirt, why are you asking them about buttoning your shirt? And especially if they don't have a shirt. If they have never tried and failed, if they had never tried and feel the sweat and the burning sensation in their fingers they cannot hold anymore, why go and disturb these people's peace of mind in their delusion? Why? Why go put your hopeful desire on top of somebody's delusive mind? Why? Know what you're sure about, step into it, take action. And your action does not have to be huge, stunning, amazing, earth-shattering action. It could just be talking to yourself in the mirror. It could just be writing about your desire, what you're sure about, and what tiny step you can take in a notebook. It's about feeling the desire fulfilled and holding your body to say, thank you, I did this. You know, like I said to you, if you can say, I did it, and you can cheer yourself on, you got it. And that is the thing you have to remember. Your cheerleader is yourself. You are the captain of yourself. You're the captain of your cheerleading team. You are the biggest cheerleading team. You have the biggest pom-pom. And don't be ashamed to cheer yourself on and say, I know I can. I am sure I can. I'm sure this is what I should do. Then step into it and try it, push it. When it is unyielding, give it a punch in its head and say, come on, I need to get this done today. I am sure I was meant to be who I am or who I see myself being. These are the words you talk to self. I am sure we can do this, you, I, and myself. Me, myself, and I, whatever. So let us do that. Keep those little wonderful things to yourself. Do not let others disturb you. Do not let others shatter them from you. Do not let others ask you that question that is so defeating. Are you sure? Are you sure this is what you want to do? And if you really need to answer them, say, yes, I'm sure. And you know what? You just made me more certain that I am sure I should do it by you asking me this question. That is what you have to do. This is what you have to do. When you are sure that you're stepping in and you had the unconscious moment to tell somebody what you're sure you want to do, and they told you asked you that question, are you sure? Tell them, you're asking me that question, just confirm to me that I must do it. That it is a sure thing. I have to step into it. And then, remember, that is lesson number 1. They are not sure about anything happening in their life. That is why they're asking you if you're sure about what you plan to do. Remember that. Then, try not to go back on that road again. Try not to go back and ask that person and make statements about your plans, your dreams, your goals, your visions, and your desires to that person or persons. Because they will take it away from you by keeping you down. And don't let yourself be in an unconscious or so excited that you cannot keep yourself from speaking. Then speak to the person you see in the mirror. Then write with conviction and passion into your book, into your notebook. Let the paper be torn by your pen because you're so sure your desire will be fulfilled. When that pen hits that page, it should go through several pages because the passion about desire is so strong. But don't ever be so unconscious that you repeat that to somebody who you know who's going to ask you that question. Are you sure? So sending you light and joy on this absolutely amazing Monday morning in Toronto, Canada. Have fun, everyone.